Didn't just bring myself, brought that Winnipeg weather. Or as we call it, Winterpeg. Yeah, so about a month ago, my relatives from the Sami Nation reached out to me and they said, "We're really concerned, Clay, and you've helped us out before, and so we're calling you because you live in those lands they call Canada, and there's a company called Blue Moon Metals Incorporated, a Canadian-based company that's threatening our sacred reindeer herding lands." And so my relative, Biska from the Sami Parliament, and his colleague, they're going to get on the mic over at the PDAC once we're done our march and share their story of why they came here today. And I also thought it was a really good opportunity to come and lend my voice to the voices that are all here today that are going to be talking to you all about what they're fighting to protect at home. Because back home in Treaty 6 territory in northern Manitoba, we got a big problem. Because we got the most popular premier in Canada right now, Wab Kinew, who's a good friend of mine, a brother of mine. But Wab Kinew supports the mining sector. In Manitoba, the port of Churchill is set to become the biggest export terminal in the hemisphere in the next 10 to 15 years. Because the Arctic Ocean is now free from ice due to climate change, our rapidly destabilizing climate, Canada is going to start exporting all of the resources they're extracting from native lands out of the Hudson Bay because it cuts shipping export lanes by 8,000 kilometers anywhere across Mother Earth. And Hud Bay gold mining and the Hudson Bay Rail in the province of Manitoba have just completed their first rare earth minerals shipment out of the port of Churchill. And Wab Kinew just announced last week that they're going to double rare earth mineral exports out of the port of Churchill. And all of the exports coming from North America are going to go right through Pugatawagan, right through my people's traditional territory. And this is colonization 2.0, folks. Because this is going to bring tens of thousands of people to our lands, to work the ports, to work the mining renaissance that's happening across northern Manitoba. We've got not just Hud Bay operating gold mines in our territory, but also Alamos Gold, strong-arming our chief and council, trying to get another massive open-pit gold mine in our territory. Pugatawagan in our language literally means Pugatawagan, to throw the fishing net into the water, is what Pugatawagan, the name of my nation, means. And so I come from a land of water. It's all rivers and swamps and lakes and streams, and all of them are connected by underground tunnels where the sacred serpents that the thunderbirds eat to live swim through. And so we're very concerned about the impacts of cyanide leach heap mining on our fishery, because where we come from, we are fishing and a hunting people, and we need our water to be healthy. And our treaty rights are being run over roughshod by the province of Manitoba, by the mining sector that they're working in collusion with, and by the settler colonial state of Canada and this dance that they're doing with the mining sector. 87% of the world's mining companies based here in the settler colonial state of Canada, and Canada is a colonizer. They're exporting militarization. They're exporting shitty, outdated mining technologies to oppress people all across the planet, calling it economic development, calling it a good thing, when we know that they're using technology that's over a century old. And that's why that they always destroy water. They always poison food sources. And you know what? They never clean up their messes. Shame! Shame! And so I'm here today to stand in solidarity with all of you, to call out the biggest mining summit on earth, to call out the banks that are financing them, to call out the police apparatus and the militarization that they're bringing across our peaceful territories, and to try and facilitate a change sooner than later. So I'm going to pass the mic back to my co-MC, Rachel, here. We've got some excellent speakers today, and I'm excited to march with you all. And the sun is coming out, so it's going to get hot in here. Yeah!
Woo-woo! I'm gonna start with some logistics, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about why we started our march here. But I'm Rachel. I'm an